Do you have asbestos in your home? What's up guys, Tyler here with Bridgelight Properties, and today we're going to talk a little bit about asbestos. Kind of what it is, why it's an issue, what to do if you found it in your home, and how we might be able to help. So first off, what is asbestos? It's really a fibrous mineral that was put into a lot of building materials back before really the 1980s. It was very common in a lot of construction products, and it was put into a lot of people's homes, a lot of commercial buildings. And what they found over the years is that once these fibers become airborne and become inhaled in the air, it can lead to lung cancer, mesothelioma, and some other dangerous stuff from doing that. So it really wasn't a problem when it was first installed, but then over the years when people start to rehab, knock down a wall, or rip out a piece of equipment or material that has asbestos in it, it becomes in the air, and then they breathe it in during that construction project, and that's really when it becomes a problem. So if your house or your home was built prior to 1980, there's a good likelihood that somewhere in your home you do have asbestos. Now, the most common area for asbestos, or the most common materials that have asbestos in them, are flooring and ceiling tiles, roofing shingles, siding. There's pipe insulation, things that go around like hot pipes in the basement or cover around HVAC vents. It's also prevalent in cement. So what do you do if you think you might have an asbestos issue or asbestos in some of the materials in your home? The first step is to confirm that you actually do have asbestos somewhere in your home. And you can do this by ordering a test strip on, you can just Google asbestos test strip. We found them anywhere from $10 to $100 all over the internet, and most of them are pretty reliable. I would just order a couple and try a couple out just to make sure that you don't get a false negative or a false positive. While you're testing this out, you want to stay away from it. Don't touch it or disturb it in any way. That's kind of what causes it to become airborne and to be inhaled. So while you're waiting for your test strips or you're waiting for your test results, just stay away from it or block it off from anyone disturbing the asbestos. The second step, let's assume that you did find out that the material does have asbestos in it. You want to hire somebody to come in and remove it. Please don't try to do this yourself. This is not something you want to learn on YouTube University and go out and implement. Unless you're a very experienced DIYer and have adept construction skills, you really want to stay away from this for two reasons. One, you could expose yourself to this harmful mineral if done incorrectly, and you also could put yourself out there to be subject to fines and criminal offenses. The government really doesn't play around. If you do get caught disposing or taking asbestos out of your home incorrectly. So it's not worth it. Just pay someone to come in and get it out of your home. The next step, this might be obvious, but then you want to go back and replace everything that they just took out. So if it was a flooring tile or all your ceiling tiles, vents, HVAC, you definitely have to go in and put all that back in. This is where it starts to become a little pricey, but you do want to go ahead and take a look at design trends and make sure you're putting something more modern and up-to-date back in your home, especially if you are considering selling anywhere in the near future. And lastly, like always, if that sounds like too much trouble for you and you really just don't want to deal with it, give us a call here at Bridgelight Properties. We buy houses as is. We buy them for cash and we buy them quickly. We buy homes with asbestos in them all the time. We have the contacts in place that come in and can remediate that, get it out of the home, and get things replaced with modern materials. Get that rented back out to our community or put it back on the market to sell. So if you're curious at all, give us a call here. Happy to talk to you about your house and your situation, and we'll see what we can come up with. As always, if you found this information helpful at all, please like, subscribe, and share. That just shows YouTube and social media that this is valuable content that other people should see. So thanks in advance for that. And again, Tyler with Bridgelight Properties. We'll catch you next time.